All right, welcome folks back to Brookings, South Dakota for the 7 o'clock tilt between your Ames Flyers Orange against the Grand Forks Aviators. I've done the math. If it's right, if the Flyers can get a goal, we're in the championship. If we get shut out, we need a couple head-to-head ties to figure out who's going. Anyway, puck is dropped. Wheaty's out there with Stickford, along with Matheny, Merrill, and Callan. Aviators, I scouted him earlier. This kid with the puck, number 8, he's got a missile of a shot. He's a big defenseman, and he comes in offside. Number 16 is his partner. Number 5, probably their best player. But the Flyers are in black, the black jerseys. The Aviators in the white, red, white, and blue. Line change, Smith comes out with Eaton along with Stahl, Lilwitz, and Paulson. Puck is dropped. Aviators control it. They drive the net. Shot on Barry. He blocks it. Blocks another one. Smith now sends it to Eaton. Can't quite control it. Still bouncing around in our zone. Lilwitz gets it to Eaton. Eaton sends it to the neutral zone. Stahl goes after it. And he's pestering an Aviator. And he comes away with a puck to the center of the ice. Lilwitz gets to it. Comes through neutral ice, loose puck. Lilwitz going to go get it. Sends it over to Paulson. They don't quite connect. Paulson gets it now, sends it up to Murphy. Murphy through neutral ice. Gains the line and takes a shot off the top bar. Half-inch away from being 1-0. Severson fighting for a loose puck on the far boards. Newstrom's out there now. He's after a loose puck. He collects it. Sends it over to Callan. Callan sends it up to neutral ice. Comes in our zone offside. And we'll get a neutral zone face-off. Wheaty out there with Stickford and Matheny, along with Lilwitz and Newstrom on defense. Matheny gets it. He gets through neutral ice, tries to push it around number 8. Number 8 stops it. He's got a long reach, big, tall kid. Comes down the ice, and it's going to go for icing. Earlier in the day, watching this Grand Forks team against Kansas City, number 8 and 16, they will shoot it from anywhere on the ice and put it on the net. Puck drop now. Wheaty controls it, takes a shot wide. Loose puck comes up to the point. Paulson holds it in, fires it at the net. It's tipped by Wheaty, just wide of the net. Paulson holds the line, sends it deep. Aviators go and get it. Behind the net, Stickford pestering them. It's loose. Number 8 from the Aviators comes away with it. We stick it away from him. Paulson now holds the line, sends it, tries to send it deep. Blocked by an Aviator. And the Aviators take it through neutral ice. They send it into the Ames zone. Merrill goes and tracks it down, sends it up the boards. Comes out to Stickford, middle of the ice. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Aviators get to it. Now they gain the line. Number 5, best player they got. Takes a shot, blocked by Lilwitz. Number 16 comes in, takes a shot. Barry covers it. And we get a whistle. Smith going to take the draw. He's out there with Matheny. Can't quite tell who the other wing is. Looks like Severson. Nope, it's Stahl. Eaton's out there. Way off on the line. Puck into neutral ice, goes down into the Aviators zone. Not going to go for icing, they're going to play it. Try and break out along the side. Eaton stops it. Along the near boards, Aviators take it. They come through neutral ice. Lilowitz there. Number 5, cut into the middle. He's got nowhere to go. Puck goes to the far boards. Loose puck now, coming out to neutral ice. Number 12 from the Aviators gets to it. Loose puck, and Hoffman's going to get to it. He's got nothing but ice and a goalie, and he takes it and he buries it to make it 1-0, Ames Flyers. Good job, Carver Hoffman, jumping on a loose puck, moving his feet, and beating the goalie, make it 1-0 here. 11:06 left in the first. Murphy going to take the draw with Severson and Hoffman on the wings. Callan and Paulson out on defense. Murphy has it now. Looks to center up a pass, and he does to Hoffman, and he's got number 2 within about 10 seconds. Second goal for Carver Hoffman to make it 2-0 Flyers.
Take it off, boys.
Weedy going to center a line with Stickford and Matheny. Paulson and Callan stay out on defense. Puck is dropped. Aviators control it. They send it up the boards through neutral ice. They gain our zone. They take a shot wide of the net. Weedy battling for it. Sends it around to Stickford. Stickford. And he tries to send it over to Matheny. Doesn't quite connect, but we're in the Aviators zone. Loose puck. Matheny gets to it. The Aviators take it away now. They're skating through neutral zone. They gain the line. They take a shot. Barry blockers it away. That's number 8. Again, he'll take it from anywhere. Puck trickles towards Barry, and he's going to cover it up, and we'll get a defensive zone face-off. Smith, Eaton, and Stahl come out for the forwards. Merrill and Lilwitz out on defense. Puck below our goal line. Sent up the boards towards Stahl. He's going to get to it. Neutral ice, he gains the line. Slightly offside there. We'll get a neutral zone face-off. Line will stay the same. Smith going to center it and take the draw. Smith talking strategy with Eaton. Puck is loose. Eaton grabs it. He gains the line. Takes a shot just wide of the net. Smith goes and gets it along the... Nope, doesn't quite get to it. Chipped to neutral ice. Now we're in a foot race. Merrill's after it. He grabs it, sends it back up the boards. Aviators hold it in. Bouncing around in the middle of the ice. Take a shot on Barry. He blocks it and covers it. Brick wall Barry keeping this game 2-0. Jamison came out, scouted this team as well watching the Stars. He's very well aware of these two defensemen. Murphy to take the draw. Out there with Hoffman. Murphy has it. He's got Hoffman with him. They center up a pass. Hoffman looking for the hat trick, goes over the net. Comes out to the blue line. Paulson sends it towards the net, deflected around, bouncing around the crease, ends up in the corner. Aviators pick it up. And it's to neutral ice.
Get up there.
Loose puck, Paulson gets to it. Sends it to neutral ice. Aviators come in. Number 5's got it. He's got a couple defensemen that poke it off his stick. Paulson picks up a loose puck. Sends it up to Murphy. Murphy along the far board. Sends it cross ice to Hoffman. Hoffman takes a shot. Goes out the side of the net. Severson gets to it. Backhand over the net. Puck bouncing around along the near boards. Flyers hold it in. Now they try and go to the other side. Try to send it out. Newstrom holds it in. Murphy has it now. Centers a pass to Severson. Can't quite get it off, and the Aviators take it off his stick. Aviators gain the zone. Pestered by Callan. Newstrom picks up a loose puck. Sends it up to Hoffman. We got neutral ice now. Aviators kick it back to neutral ice. No one controls it yet. Now the Aviators take it, and we're going to get a penalty. Yeah.
It seems like you're getting cut off.
Well,
maybe it'll help.
so your Flyers are going to go on a power play here. Weedy, Stickford, Matheny out there for forwards. Lilwitz and Merrill on defense. Puck is dropped. Aviators win it back. Still loose. Flyers gain control of it. Comes out to Lilwitz at the point. Nope, doesn't quite get to her. Now it comes to neutral ice. Weedy grabs it, takes it back in the zone. Sends it to Stickford. Nice pass. Stickford puts it on net, gloved by the goalie, and we'll have an offensive zone face-off. Line stays the same. Weedy going to take the draw. Wins it back to Lilwitz. She fires it towards the net. And the Aviators grab it. They come through neutral ice. Lilwitz sending them to the boards. They got nowhere to go. And now it comes to neutral ice to Stickford. He's off to the races. Gains the line. Takes a shot. Gloved by the goalie. Another offensive zone faceoff. 46 seconds left on the power play. Flyers, couple shots on net, attacking the goal. Smith comes out with Eaton along with Stahl. Paulson and Newstrom out on defense. Smith wins it back to Newstrom. Newstrom sends it towards the net, goes off a shin guard to the far boards. Flip back to the point. Paulson now takes a shot. It's tipped. Eaton's got it in front of the net. Can't quite get good one on it. Sends it wide. Comes back to the point. Paulson holds it in. Back to Eaton. Eaton toe drags. Loses a handle. Centers up a pass. Oh my. Centers up a pass to Stahl. And Stahl shoots it into the glove of the goalie. But another shot on goal. 20 seconds left on the power play. Murphy out there with Hoffman and Severson at the forwards. Callan and Lilwitz out on defense. Murphy going to take the draw. He wins it back. It's loose, comes over to Callan. Callan sends it towards the net just wide. Loose puck. Hoffman going to get to it. Murphy gets to it. Possesses it, takes a shot low, right off the leg pillows, and it goes to the corner. Number 8 now, he looks to break out, sends it up to the blue line, gets out the neutral ice. Lilwitz is going to get to the loose puck, and we will reset. Lose a handle on it temporarily, but Murphy picks up the loose puck now along the far boards. And we have a trip, that's going to get called, and we will be on another power play. Got T-Weed on the camera. We haven't had him on the camera all year, but he's back. Jared Weedy is going to come out and center a line with Stickford and Matheny on the wings, Merrill and Newstrom on defense. Matheny now controls the puck, sends it towards the middle of the ice, goes to the far boards. Stickford battling for it. Comes out the neutral ice. Merrill collects it. He's looking for a pass. Sends it up to Matheny. They don't connect, but it goes into the Aviators zone. They're looking to break out. Flyers making it hard on him. Comes out the neutral ice. Merrill now sends it back in. Stays in. Stickford holds it in. He's got it. He's going to take a shot. Low and hard. Out in front of the net, and that's number 3, Jared Weedy, going to make it 3-0, picking up the rebound goal at 5:29 left in the first period. Flyers have done a great job all weekend of picking up those rebound goals. Aviators want a timeout to talk it over. They're still on a penalty kill. 48 seconds left on the power play for us. And we will go mute here for about 45 seconds, let this timeout finish up. All right, we're back after the timeout. Flyers are going to send out Smith, Eaton, and Stahl for forwards. Callan and Paulson out on defense. Puck is dropped. Aviators come into the Ames zone. They take a shot. It's blocked by Paulson. Paulson gets to a loose puck below the goal line. Sends it up the boards to Stahl. Stahl now has it. He's trying to get it over to Eaton, and they don't quite connect. Aviators take over possession in the neutral zone. They come into Ames' zone. Number 5 again. He's pestered and can't get a shot off. Paulson has it. Sends it back up the boards. Intercepted by the Aviators. Number 8 holds the line. He sends it deep. Callan's going to go get a loose puck. Penalty has expired. We're back to even strength hockey. Puck sent towards the Barry, but it goes off the side of the net. Number 8 tries to step into one, can't get a hold of it, and now Smith gets it, and he sends it on net, and we'll get a line change while the Aviators collect it. Murphy off the bench, trying to hold it in the zone. Hoffman comes out. He takes a shot towards the net. Goalie stops it. Murphy battling for it below the goal line. Making it very hard on number 8 to do anything. Out skating him at every turn. Comes to neutral ice. Newstrom pressuring, and the Aviators get nothing going. Merrill picks it up below the goal line, sends it up the boards to Hoffman. Hoffman chips it out, neutral ice. Now he's carrying it, gains the line, sends it over to Severson. Severson can't quite get a shot off. And it's trapped up along the near boards. Murphy on the back check, holds it in. Well, it comes out to neutral ice, battle at the blue line. Newstrom picks up the loose puck, sends it over to Merrill. Merrill sends it to Hoffman. We gain the line. Hoffman, pestered by a couple Aviators, tries to center up a pass, comes to the near boards. Sends it up to Newstrom at the point. Chipped off his stick to neutral ice. Lilwitz collects it, sends it to Hoffman. Or excuse me, Newstrom. Loose puck, Newstrom gonna go track it down now, below the goal line, looking at the boards. And he sends it up, but we can't quite get it out of the zone. And now Aviators take a shot wide of the net. Matheny now collects it along the near boards, about the red line. Ping-ponging around, still in the Aviator zone, comes out to the red line. Aviators pick it up. They gain our zone. And Callan skates into the corner, nowhere to go, no one in the middle. They try and center it up, Murphy takes it away. Sends it over to Matheny. Now Matheny's in a foot race, can't quite get there. Back to neutral ice, we send it back into the Aviator zone. Number 8, gonna try and look to set up a breakout. He's gonna skate. Tries to chip it up the neutral ice, he gets it there. Weedy on a back check, pestering him at the blue line, and they can't get a clean zone entry. Weedy now sends it around to the near boards, picked up by Stickford. He's looking cross ice, sends it over to Matheny, center of the ice, gains our zone, or gains the line. Poke checked away from number 8. Back towards Ames's goal. Merrill collects it and sends it into the bench. 3-0 Flyers with a minute 32 left in the first period. Flyers winning the shots on goal 11-4. Smith, Eaton, Stahl come out for forwards. Newstrom, Merrill on defense. Smith wins the puck back. Newstrom gonna go collect it below the goal line. Tries to reverse. Pressured by a couple Aviators. He ends up taking it, sends it up the boards. The Aviators hold it in. Smith now, trying to collect it below the goal line. It's loose. Smith gets to it, sends it up to Eaton. Eaton sends it over to Stahl, and we're out. Past the red line, into the Aviator zone. Stahl driving. And they take it off his stick, send it around. Merrill's gonna get, oh, Eaton's gonna try to get to it, loses an edge. Merrill holds the line. And now the Aviators try and send it back up the ice. Merrill holds it, sends it deep. Aviators collect it, chip it to neutral ice. Smith picks it up. Neutral ice comes into the Aviator zone. Takes a shot. Goalie blocks it and covers it up. Need some gloves?
No, I just this number.
Oh. Murphy comes out. He's going to center a line with Hoffman and Severson on the wings. Lilwitz and Callan out on defense. Aviators control the face-off. They try to skate through neutral ice, and they lose possession. Hoffman has it now. Sends it up to Murphy. Murphy gains the line. Keeps after a puck. He's in a puck battle. Pushing and shoving both ways. No penalties. And puck goes down for an icing. Come down into the Aviator zone for a Flyers offensive face-off. Weedy comes out to center a line with Stickford and Matheny. Merrill and Paulson on defense. Puck is dropped. And that's how the first period's gonna end. Your Flyers are up 3-0. They're up 11-4 on shots on goal. We'll be back here in just a minute for the second period. All right, welcome back. We're getting set for the second period. Weedy, Matheny, and Stickford out there as forwards. Merrill and Paulson out on defense. Weedy takes the draw, tied up center ice, and the Flyers come away with it. Through neutral ice now, Stickford chips it to himself, gains the line, and he's knocked off the puck in the corner. Comes around to the near boards. Aviators control it. They send it to neutral ice past the red line. They gain our zone. And number 5 gets a shot off, but Barry stops it. And now number 8 fires it at Barry, and that's past him to make it 3-1. Like I said, folks, that kid has a shot. So your Flyers will be up 3-1 here, 14:23 left in the second period. Smith coming out to center line with Eaton and Stahl. Callan and Newstrom out on defense. Smith sends it back to Callan. Callan sends it up to Eaton. He catches it about the red line. He's coming into the zone, and he's going to take a shot, and that's gloved by the goalie, and we'll get an offensive zone face-off. Line will stay the same. Smith going to take the draw. And the Aviators control it. They're still bouncing around in their zone. Newstrom holds the line, still has it. Eaton gets to a loose puck, sends it off the boards, and Smith goes and gets it, drives the net, shoots, and blocked away by the goalie. Eaton now sends it around to Smith. Smith tries to send it back towards the point, comes out to neutral ice, tracked down by Callan. Callan will send it off the boards into our zone. Stahl picks it up. He takes a shot, goes just on the side of the net. Back to the point, Lilwitz holds it in, sends it deep. Smith goes and gets it below the goal line. Tries a wraparound goal, doesn't go. Puck hanging out center ice. Lilwitz comes in and sticks it deep, and we hold the line, we hold the zone. Goalie doesn't have his stick right now. Doesn't matter, puck comes out the neutral ice. And Flyers take it away. Murphy pushing up through neutral ice, gains the zone offside. Murphy going to stay out with Hoffman and Severson on the wings. Merrill and Lilwitz on defense. Murphy has the puck, driving towards the net, loses a handle on it, ends up below the goal line, centers up a pass to Hoffman, they don't connect. Lilwitz grabs it though, sends it towards the net, stopped by a host of people. It's bouncing around right in front of the net. Comes out on Severson's stick. Callan gets to a loose puck, or Lilwitz gets to a loose puck, sends it deeper. Now it comes out to neutral ice, collected by Lilwitz. She sends it over to Merrill. Merrill tries to chip it to Hoffman. Hoffman sends it into the zone. Number 8 collects it, sends it back to neutral ice. And it comes back in the Aviator zone offside. Weedy going to come out center of line with Matheny and Stickford, along with Callan and Paulson on defense. One back to Callan. She sends it up the ice, loose in the neutral zone. Stickford sends it a little bit further and battle at the red line. Aviators come away with it. Aviators send a shot towards the net wide. Comes up to the point, held in by number 8. He takes a shot off Barry's glove. It's going to be wide. Number 16 gets to it now, sends it deep. Paulson goes and gets it. Number 8 grabs it. He's going to take another shot. Blocked by Barry, bouncing around the front of the net. Great job by Weedy to get it out of there, and he gets it to neutral ice. Weedy with it now, throws it into the zone, comes back out to neutral ice. Bouncing puck, Aviators jump on it, number 5. He's trying to cut center, he's got 3 Flyers that take him off the puck. Shot towards Barry, goes wide. Paulson now sends it up the ice. They can't connect and it's going to go down if they let it. Nope, number 9's going to play it. And Stickford keeps it in the Aviators zone. Comes back towards the point, held in by Lilwitz. Smith goes and gets it. Cut into the middle of the ice. They take it off his stick, it comes up to the blue line. Aviators get it to neutral ice. They chip it to the center of the ice. And they gain the zone offside. .10:32 left in the second period. Flyers up 3-1. Smith, Eaton, Stahl going to be out there for forwards. Lilwitz and Newstrom out on defense. Smith will take the draw. Aviators win it. They try and send it up through neutral ice. Lilwitz there. Aviators do gain the zone. Now it goes to the far corner. Smith going to get a loose puck. He's got Eaton on the boards. We can get it up to him, and he does. Eaton chips it to neutral ice. That's going to come down for an icing, though. A little too hard there, and we'll come back down into our zone for a defensive zone face-off. Murphy coming out to center line with Severson and Hoffman. Paulson and Merrill out on defense. Puck is dropped. Murphy wins it forward, but the Aviators control it. Now Severson collects a loose puck. He gets to neutral ice, gains the red line, sends it over to Murphy. Got the zone, tries to send it over to Hoffman. They don't connect. Goes to the far corner here. Now it's out on Severson's stick. He can't quite get a shot off. Aviators collect a loose puck, send it to neutral ice. Murphy collects it. He brings it back in. Trapped up at the blue line though. And back to neutral ice. Merrill gets it. Sends it over to Hoffman. We've got the line. Hoffman tries the toe drag. Ends up loose in the middle of the ice. It's in front of the net here. See who comes away with it. And Murphy picks up a loose puck on the backside to make this 4-1 Flyers. .906 left in the second. Flyers go up 4-1. Shot totals are 12-6, favor of the Flyers. Weedy, Matheny, Stickford out for forwards. Lilwitz and Callan out on defense. Puck in the neutral zone. Matheny takes it off an Aviator's stick. He drives the net, takes a shot, blocked by the goalie. Comes back out to Callan, sends it deeper. Aviators catch it and send it back to neutral ice down into our zone. And they take a shot. Lilwitz is there, and Barry ends up grabbing a loose puck and covering it. Flyers get a defensive zone face-off. Smith coming out with Eaton and Stahl. Defense will stay the same, Callan and Lilwitz. Smith wins it over to Lilwitz. Lilwitz sends it around the boards to Eaton. Eaton gets to it, chips it to Nolan Smith. Nolan now carries through center ice. Eaton grabs the loose puck, gains the line, takes a shot wide. Stahl gonna go get it. He's looking to the point. We're in a line change. Lilwitz says forget the line change, comes up and holds the line. But now the Aviators have it, and they're coming through to Ames zone. Lose a handle on it, take a shot, goes through the crease to the far boards. Eaton blocks a shot. Smith ends up with the loose puck, goes below the goal line. And he's looking, he's got Eaton up high, takes it, sends it to Eaton. Eaton chips it in the zone. And the Aviators will go collect it below the goal line. Now they skate through the zone, through center ice. Trapped in the neutral zone. They send it deep, and it's in offside. Neutral zone face-off. Murphy going to center the line with Severson and Hoffman, along with Paulson and Newstrom out on defense. Aviators have a loose skate lace. They're going to tie it up, and then we'll have a face-off. Puck is dropped. Aviators win it. And they send it into the Ames zone. And now they come in, skating towards the net. Can't quite get anything going. Played off probably a high stick, and it is, as the ref signals for it. We'll get another face-off. Line will stay the same, and we're going to come down for an offensive zone face-off. Murphy to take the draw here. Puck is dropped. Flyers temporarily control it, but the Aviators take it away, and now they're skating through neutral ice. They try to send it deep. Newstrom has it, center of the ice. Tries to send it back to neutral ice. It's trickling around the blue line, held in by the Aviators. They take a shot, and that's blocked by their own guy. They're hanging out in front of the net, and they score to make it 4-2. Seven minutes left in the second period. Aviators draw closer here to make it 4-2. Weedy, Matheny, and Stickford going to come out for forwards. Lilwitz and Merrill out on defense. Lilwitz gets it, tries to send it over to Matheny, blocked by an Aviator. Now it ends up on Weedy's stick. He sends it forward, but it comes back out to neutral ice, collected at the red line by the Aviators. They come into Ames' zone, and Merrill takes it off their stick, sends it up through neutral ice. Matheny's in a foot race, he gets to it. Looking for a centering pass, gets it over to, tries to get it over to Stickford, but it goes to the far boards. Stickford now collects it, sends it towards the net, just above the net. Comes out to neutral ice. Aviators pass the red line. They pass, they gain the line. Cut in the middle of the ice. They got nowhere to go, but the puck is bouncing around. Puck sent out. Sent up to the blue line, held in by Grand Forks. Now it comes out to neutral ice. Matheny collects it. He's got Stickford with him. Sends it over. They can't connect. Stickford sends it below the goal line. Matheny going to go get it in the far corner. Smith off the bench. Eaton comes off the bench. Puck up to neutral ice. Callan collects it. Sends it back in the zone. Aviators send it back. Smith gets to it, sends it to Merrill. And we get a whistle. I'm not sure why we got a whistle there. We had possession of the puck. It wasn't offside. Smith, Stahl, Eaton out there for forwards. Stahl now has it. Smith gets to a loose puck, neutral ice, sends it to Eaton. Eaton takes a shot off the goalie's chest. Driving the net with Smith. He gets tripped up right in front of the net. And the Aviators march through the neutral zone. They gain Ames' zone that they're offside by about 10 feet. Neutral zone face-off. Murphy will come out with Severson and Hoffman. And Callan and Paulson will be out on defense. Puck is dropped. Aviators control it. Drive the net, but it gets poked off their stick. Hoffman picks up a loose puck. He's past the red line. Sends it to Murphy. Murphy gains the line, takes a shot, goes off the shin guard of number 8, who sends it cross ice. And that's going to come down for an icing. Newstrom and Lilwitz out on defense. Murphy, Severson, Hoffman out for forwards. Murphy takes the draw and he wins it. And he takes a shot towards the net, blocked by the goalie. Comes around the far boards. Hoffman trying to keep it in. And now Lilwitz holds the line. And puck bouncing around, goes wide of the net. Aviators get to it. They skate up, throw it to neutral ice. Newstrom collects it. Delays, passes it up the ice. Aviators come in the zone, poked off their stick by Lilwitz. Lilwitz sends it down deep. Gonna make the Aviators go get it and reset. At the red line now. Lilwitz keeps it in the neutral zone. And Severson gets to it, sends it deep. Aviator's gonna go get it. We'll get a line change. Hoffman, Weedy, Stickford off the bench. Newstrom holds it in, sends it towards the net. Blocked and collected by the Aviators, but then they lose it. And we send it below the goal line. Stickford goes to get it. And loose puck, Aviators collected along the far boards. They skate through neutral ice. And Merrill takes them wide. They got nowhere to go. Now they try and center up a pass. Doesn't go. And we get a whistle. Net is off. Weedy gonna stay out with Matheny and Stickford. We will get a defensive change with Merrill and Callan coming out. Well, Callan coming out, Merrill staying out. Puck sent towards Barry and he sticks it up into the air into the netting. And we'll get another face-off. Flyers will change it up. Looks like Eaton's coming out with Smith and Stahl. Smith centers the line, wins a face-off back to Callan. Callan sends it around the boards to Eaton. Eaton collects it, chips it up the ice, goes off the ref's skate for an icing. Puck will come down into Ames' zone for a defensive zone face-off. We're going to change out forwards real quick. Murphy's coming out with Severson and Hoffman. Murphy to take the draw. Aviators win it back. They take a shot. Goes off a stick, above the net. Now it's sent back to neutral ice by Severson. Collected by the Aviators in their zone. Hoffman holds it in, takes a shot, goes wide of the net. Severson trying to center to Hoffman, they don't connect. Aviators skate through neutral ice, they gain the red line, now they're into our zone. They toe drag, and Murphy on the back check prevents them from getting a shot off. Loose puck, Callan gets to it, sends it around the boards. Number 8's gonna get to it. He doesn't quite get to it. Severson gets to it. Hoffman takes it up the ice. Hacking at Hoffman's legs is number 8, but no call. Puck around the back of the net by Murphy on the wraparound, doesn't quite go. Held in by Lilwitz now at the blue line. She sends it towards the net. Still bouncing around. Aviators get to it. They send it to the red line. Paulson sticks it to the far boards. Murphy collects it, brings it into the zone, takes a shot, goes off the shin guards of number 8. Stickford off the bench, collects it about center ice, and now the Aviators are going to throw it all the way down towards Barry. It's going to go wide for an ice in. Weedy to center a line out here with Stickford and Matheny. Newstrom and Merrill on defense. Weedy wins it back to Merrill. Merrill takes a shot, blocked by a defenseman. And comes to neutral ice. Newstrom collects it, sends it, tries to send it up to Matheny. And it's loose. Aviators will collect it. Matheny pressuring, and now the Aviators have control of it. Maybe. Yep, they take a shot, goes wide of the net. Merrill tries to get to it on the far boards. It's loose, Stickford grabs it. He has possession of it. Skating through neutral ice, great pass up to Matheny. They don't quite connect, but it comes into the Aviators zone. And Stickford's going to be there to meet them, but they do get it to neutral ice. Aviators now come back towards the Ames zone. Sticked off their stick by Merrill. Now Merrill tries to get it neutral ice, but he doesn't quite get to it. Aviators send it down towards Barry. Barry will play it. Newstrom collects it, sends it around the boards. Stays in Ames' zone, and that's how the second period's going to end. Flyers up 4-2 at the end of 2. Shots on goal 14-9. We will be back here in just a few minutes for the third period. All right, welcome back. We're getting ready to start the third period, and I forgot, but we need to give a shout out to Coach Barry for his birthday. He's not wearing the happy birthday hat that the parents got him, but he is celebrating a birthday. Smith will come out and center a line with Eaton and Stahl, Lilwitz and Paulson on defense. Eaton now gets in on the puck. And it comes out the neutral ice. Callan gets it and sends it over to Stahl. Stahl carries it in and we're offside. Murphy gonna center a line with Severson and Hoffman. Lilwitz and Merrill out on defense. Puck one back to Merrill. Sends it over to the near boards. Severson gets to it. Now Murphy takes it. Below the goal line. And Aviators come away with it. Number 8 sends it up to the point. Held in by Lilwitz. Now 8 collects it. He gets through neutral ice. He's past the red line. And he takes a shot, blockered away by Barry. Puck comes out to neutral ice, collected by the Aviators. They send it up the far boards. It comes out to center ice. 16 now gives it a try. He shoots wide. Hoffman with it through neutral ice. He's got the red line. Him and Murphy going together. And centering pass doesn't quite connect to Severson. And the Aviators, number 5 here, coming back. 2 defensemen. Newstrom skates him to the corner. He's got nowhere to go. He goes below the goal line. Can't get a shot off. Puck does come towards Barry, though. But no goal. Newstrom picks it up. Sends it to neutral ice. Aviators collect it. They come back into Ames' zone. They delay. And they're playing around with it here towards the blue line. And they turn it over at the blue line. Sent up to Murphy. Murphy's in the zone. Delays. Nice move. Takes a shot. Gloved by the goalie, and we'll get a face-off. Weedy coming out to center line with Stickford and Matheny. Callan and Newstrom out on defense. Aviators control it below the goal line. Trying to break out. They will get out. They're to neutral ice. Past the red line. They gain our zone. They lose the puck. Number 8 collects it. Sends it towards the net. Stopped by Perry. And it was trapped in his leg pads, but we get a whistle. Smith will come out with Stahl and Eaton. Lilwitz and Callan out on defense. Callan gets to the puck, sends it around to Eaton. Eaton can't quite catch it. Aviators hold the line. They send it towards the net. Stick to behind the net by Barry. Smith gets to it. It's got Eaton and Stahl pushing up the ice. Smith carries it in. And is looking for a centering pass. Can't quite get one. Along the far boards, Eaton battling for it now. Comes down into our zone. Merrill collects it. But the Aviators take it back, and now it's in front of Barry. They get to it on a backhand, and Barry catches it. Murphy going to come out with Hoffman and Severson. Merrill and Paulson out on defense. Murphy to take the draw. He wins it. And now Severson has it, pushing up the ice. Gains the line. And takes a shot, goes wide of the net. Goes over to the far boards, collected by Murphy. He's in a puck battle with an Aviator. Aviators get it out of the zone. Paulson sends it in offside. But we'll get a neutral zone face-off. Line will stay the same. Puck is one forward by the Aviators, but Flyers grab it in neutral ice and send it deep into the Aviator zone. They'll go collect it below the goal line. And now they're trapped up along the far boards. Puck trickles towards their goalie. They cover it up and we'll get an offensive zone face-off. .19 left in the game. Flyers up 4-2. Shots on goal getting a little more even. 15-12, favor of the Flyers. Puck at neutral ice. Callan gets to it. Skates it out of trouble. Sends it over to Newstrom. Newstrom sends it up to Matheny. And number 8 here grabs it. Goes to the neutral zone. And no fear, Callan sticks it right off his stick. And he goes to the far corner, and number 8, boards a couple players, and there's going to be a penalty. Looks like Stickford was taken into the boards by number 8. And your Flyers will go on a power play. For your power play, Smith's going to come out and center a line with Eaton and Stahl. Excuse me. Eaton and Matheny on the wings. We're going to switch it up a little bit, I think. We have 6 players out there. All right, now we get it right. Eaton and Stahl come out on the wings. Callan and Newstrom on defense. Matheny goes to the bench. We're 5-on-4. Puck went over to Eaton. Eaton takes a shot. Not quite gloved by the goalie. Bounces around. Now Eaton sends another one towards the net. Stopped by the goalie. Smith picks up a loose puck. Sends it up to the point. Newstrom sends it deep. And it's loose in front of the goalie. Eaton takes another shot, blocked by the Aviators. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off. Good shift out of that line on the power play. They'll stay out. Lilwitz and Paulson come out for defense. Smith wins it back. Aviators collect a loose puck. They come through neutral ice. They send it deep for icing. Depending on where you're at, that is not an icing, but it is here. Line will stay out there. All 5 going to stay out. Minute 9 left on the power play. Smith to take the draw. Ref's talking something over. Now tied up. Smith, loose puck. Eaton gets to it. Tries to shovel it towards the net. Goalie blocks it. Ends up below the goal line. Number 5 here for the Aviators, trying to break it out, held in by Smith. Smith has it, looking for Eaton, right in front of the net. Eaton pestered by a couple Aviators, and they come away with the puck. They gain the red line. They send it up into Ames' zone. Paulson sends it over to Lilwitz. Lilwitz sends it back to neutral ice. Now we got a foot race for it. Eaton gets to it. Eaton tries to cut the center. Poked off his stick. Trapped in the neutral zone. Hoffman fighting for it now along the near boards. And puck comes into the zone. Hoffman has it. And poked away by the Aviators. They come neutral ice past the red line. They gain Ames' zone. Skated to nowhere, and Severson comes away with the puck. Hoffman now tries to center it up, and we come in offside. Weedy gonna come out center line with Stickford, and I think that, yeah, Matheny. With Merrill and Newstrom on defense. Newstrom sends it towards Matheny in the neutral zone, still bouncing around at the red line. Stickford in a battle for it. Aviators come away with it at the red line. They send it into Ames' zone deep. Merrill's gonna go get the loose puck. Sends it up the boards towards Matheny. It's back to neutral ice. And Aviators control it. Send it back towards Ames. We send it back out into neutral ice. Newstrom chips it forward. And now Matheny has it. We got a 2-on-1 with Stickford. If we can make this pass, he takes a shot. Blocked by the goalie. Stickford driving the back post. Could have made the pass across, probably get a goal there. Smith, Eaton, Stahl out for forwards, along with Paulson and Callan out on defense. Smith to take the draw, he wins it back. Over to Paulson. Paulson tries to send it to Eaton, they don't connect, but now Eaton has it, takes a shot right off the face mask of the goalie, and it bounces out in front of them, but they kick it to neutral ice, and Ames has got to regroup. Paulson sends it up to Eaton, he chips it in. That was played off his stick, but they call an icing. So we'll see a defensive zone face-off. Flyers will get a line change. Murphy gonna come out with Severson and Hoffman, along with Callan and Paulson on defense. Paulson with it now, below the goal line. Sends it up the boards, tries to connect with Severson. Comes out to the red line. Loose in the neutral zone. Aviators collect it, come into Ames' zone. And now we're gonna see a penalty, probably a hook or a slash, one of the two. So your Flyers will go on a penalty kill. 7:51 left in the third period. No, I am wrong. I thought the penalty was on us. It's on Grand Forks. So your Flyers won't be on a penalty kill. They'll be on a power play. Weedy going to center the line with Stickford and Matheny. Lilwitz and Newstrom out on defense. Grand Forks wanting some clarification here. The ref's giving it to him. Matheny gets to it and he sends it wide of the net. Lilwitz holds the line, sends it deep. Grand Forks now though, they chip it towards Ames' zone. Newstrom in a foot race. He'll get to it. Comes around the back of the net, sends it up the boards. Doesn't quite get it to Matheny. Aviators have it. Number 5, sticked off his stick to Stickford. Say that 3 times fast. Newstrom catches it at the red line, and we come in offside. .56 seconds left on the power play. Smith, Stahl, Eaton come out for forwards. Paulson and Merrill on defense. Smith wins another draw. Back to Paulson. Sends it over to Merrill. They don't quite connect. And now it's in our zone. Number 7 going to take a shot. Goes above the net. Puck out to the point. Number 8 sends it deep. Smith collects a loose puck, sends it up the boards to Eaton. Eaton now, cross ice to Stahl. They can't connect, but it goes to the far boards. Loose puck, Eaton gets to it, and he's going to carry it. He's going to send it towards the net, stopped by the goalie. Puck still in Aviators zone. Eaton battling for it along the near boards. And it comes back to neutral ice. We're back to full strength hockey. Aviators collect it. They flip the ice through the neutral zone. They lose a handle on it. Eaton gets to it, and he gains the line. They poke it off his stick, and it comes back through the neutral zone. Eaton returns the favor. He's going to get called. That's unbelievable. A trip, because he lost an edge. All right, 4-2 Flyers. Eaton in the box for tripping. 5:53 left in the third. Flyers will go on a penalty kill. Murphy gonna center a line. Out there with Hoffman. And Callan and Lilwitz on defense. Callan gets to a loose puck, sends it up to Hoffman. Gets to neutral ice. Hoffman's got the puck at the red line. Can't quite control it, but it comes into the Aviator zone. Now he collects it. Nope, loses a handle on it. Comes to the near boards. Aviators take it at the red line. They come into Ames' zone. Skated to the corner. Nothing doing. Loose puck. Callan's gonna get to it, send it up to Hoffman. Hoffman collects it. He sends it out to neutral ice. Puck sent deep now. Flyers will get a change. Smith comes out. And Severson came out. Puck still in the Aviator zone, along the near boards. Newstrom gets to a loose puck, sends it towards the net, stick to the corner by their goalie. Now the Aviators come through neutral ice. They chip it, and if it goes down, that'll be an icing. Aviators look to be a little tired here in the third period. 9 seconds left on the penalty kill. Weedy gonna center a line with Matheny. Merrill and Paulson out for defense. Aviators win the draw. Take it below the goal line. Weedy on the forecheck. Aviators do get it out to neutral ice, past the red line. They throw it deep into Ames zone. Merrill gets to it, and Matheny collects it along the far boards. Sends it up, tries to send it up to Stickford, but it's intercepted by the Aviators. Matheny pressures them, and the Aviators turn it over. Now we send it cross ice to Matheny. Back to Paulson. Paulson sends it up to Weedy. Loose puck collected by Merrill. He skates into the zone, takes a shot, gloved by the Aviators. We'll have an offensive zone face-off. All things stay the same here. Your Flyers will be in the championship against the Lincoln Junior Stars tomorrow. That's not just my math coming up with that. Puck along the far boards now. Sent towards the net by Hoffman. Covered up by the goalie, and we'll get a face-off. Murphy out with Severson and Hoffman. Callan and Lilwitz on defense. Puck one back to Callan. She steps into one, sends it wide of the net. Murphy goes and gets it below the goal line. Sent back to Lilwitz. She sends it towards the net. Now it's loose along the near boards, and we'll have a penalty. Or nope, the net's off. Flyers winning the shots on goal 23-12. 3:14 left in the game. Line will stay the same. Murphy, Severson, Hoffman, Callan, Lilwitz. Murphy takes the draw, comes towards the near boards. Murphy gets to it, can't quite center it up. Sent to neutral ice, Callan collects it, sends it to the far boards. Picked up by Hoffman. Nice zone entry, sends it towards the net. And comes back to neutral ice, collected by Callan. Sends it up the other side, but it's blocked by the Aviators. Now they're in Ames' zone. Murphy on the back check. They can't get anything going, and he takes the puck away from him. Skates up the ice. Shakes a couple defenders. He's past the red line. Gains the blue line. Takes a shot. Wide of the net. Severson in a battle along the near boards. Puck on the side of the net. No one has it. Now Smith grabs it. Comes out to Merrill. He steps into it right off the pant leg of an Aviator. Newstrom catches a puck. Sends it up the ice. Smith chasing after it. Eaton going to come to the near boards to get it. And comes away with it. Fighting for it. Centers a pass to Stahl. They don't quite get a good shot off. Newstrom now sends it to the net. Aviators cover it up. Good pressure by the Flyers. Flyers will send out Weedy to center a line with Stickford and Matheny. Paulson and Callan on defense. Puck is dropped. Weedy gets hold of a loose puck. Matheny tries to send it towards the net, blocked by the Aviators. They're coming through center ice. They gain Ames' zone, but they lose the puck along the far boards. Now it comes out the neutral ice, and that's offside. Minute 16 left here in the game. Puck is dropped, trapped along the near boards. Weedy sends it deep or up into Aviator's zone. Matheny gets to it. Comes back around to the near boards. Aviators get to it. They come through neutral ice. And they lose a handle on it and comes in their zone offside. Murphy going to center a line with Severson and Hoffman. Lilwitz and Merrill out on defense. Puck is dropped. One back to Lilwitz. Poked off her stick by number 5. She skates into a corner though, and he takes a shot wide. Bouncing around in the far corner. Comes away on Murphy's stick, sends it to Hoffman, center ice, and he's around a defender. Gets a puck, collects it, can't quite corral it and get a shot off, comes back to neutral ice. Merrill at the red line collects it, sends it over to Lilwitz. She chips it into the Aviator zone. Less than 20 seconds left here. Aviators come into Ames zone. Merrill takes it off their stick. They take a shot, blocked by Lilwitz. Does make it through to Barry, and he makes a second stop. And that's how the game's going to end. Flyers go to the championship tomorrow morning. I'll confirm the time, get a link out to everybody. But your Flyers take this one 4-2, and shots on goal 25-13 in favor of the Flyers. We will see you tomorrow morning.